How can I help you, sir? I'm gonna sit down.
Well, I have. So there's like a contract being drafted by my roommates.
Your roommates? Why?
They just want something to have a contract where who is responsible of paying the house payment and whatnot.
And what's going on in this house? Anything that I should dodgy or anything?
So the only thing I have an issue with
Hmm.
is so there's four of us that pays the house payment
Okay.
in the house, but there's a fifth person that doesn't pay but has access just to the property but nothing else.
So it's a bum, pretty much.
Oh, it's not a he's not a bum. He's like I would say like he's like a acquainted friend. Like I don't know him that well, but he is
Is he close to you? Nah, not at all.
he's not close to me at all. Like
Anyone
I
else
really
in
don't
this
know though.
circle?
What's that?
Anyone else in the circle? You know, you have 4 friends that live there. Is he close to any of them?
Yes. He's close to Leo. Leo
Okay.
is his boyfriend.
Leo is his boyfriend,
Hmm.
and but so
And
then they're technically a couple. So there's a relationship going on there.
yeah, so basically, like the thing is that everyone else thinks that it's was fair for them to have him to have keys, but to me, he's not paying his part of the share of the rent, if that makes sense.
Hmm. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I don't.
Now, if you did, would you want them to pay rent with you?
Well, of course.
Because
I mean,
the way I
if
look
we're
at
real-
it
if we're,
is sorry
uh,
to interrupt. You have 4 roommates that live together.
mhm.
Is the house split up like you have your own bedrooms and stuff?
Yes, but the thing is, he doesn't like live there or anything like that. He just has keys to it.
Are they making too much noise at night? Is that what you're complaining about, or
No, it was
no
just
noise
more of an
complaint?
issue. It was just more of an issue of like the fairness of everyone paying rent in a way.
Well, if he's not using the living facilities, and if he's not
Hmm.
getting in your way, and maybe if he's not using the garage and he's just sharing Leo's stuff, then his responsibility is on Leo. So it's up to Leo if he wants to pay his rent. Like them
Hmm.
two would have to split it, or if Leo's going to pay the full price of his share. I do understand where you're coming from. Maybe this contract can be looked at. But if he is not living
Well,
there, then we
I have
unfortunately
the
cannot do much.
rough draft of
Yeah,
the
send it over.
contract.
Let me send you my number, good sir. Sebastian, right?
Yes,
There you go. So is he living there?
he lives there. But it's kind of hard to explain. So he has keys to the place, but he doesn't live there technically.
Okay, so he's just using the facilities, coming in and out, running in and out, and you feel
Yes,
like your privacy is being intruded a bit, and it doesn't seem fair that he's getting access to all this luxury facilities and not paying anything for it.
exactly. Yeah.
And you want to go the legal route with this?
Well, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, so I'm gonna share this. This is a rough
Yeah.
draft of the contract that one of the roommates have went with another lawyer. I just, with respectfully speaking, like I used to be a lawyer. So like some of the contract that's been drafted is kind of like there's some loopholes into it.
So you know what I would think would actually have to happen here, because it says ownership percentage is 25,
Hmm.
25, 25, 25. So with my years of experience, I've had my bar license now for about 3, 4 years now. There would have
Hmm.
to be a majority decision before any keys can be given out. Now, since
Hmm.
you all own 25%, at least, it actually technically have to be 3 people would have to agree because it'll be over 50%. And since you all own 20%, 25%, 2 people is not enough since that's 50-50. So you would need actually 3 people would have to agree on that the keys can be shared. Or given, a new duplicate key can be given to this boyfriend of Leo.
Mhm.
And have you spoken to the other individuals about this, Mr. Ryan or Sebastian?
So we have all like talked about it on the contract. We all were there. We have a little rough draft. We were all looking over the rough draft.
Hmm.
Um, I did told him I was like, even though the contract states like no keys or access rights to the property may be given unless there's like a majority vote of 3 of 4.
Oh, see, yeah, it says it right there.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's not living there, but he has access to the whole building, and like he doesn't have access to important things inside the
No,
house.
no, no, sir.
It's
No, no,
just
no, no. This is very clear cut. It says no keys or access rights to the property. That doesn't mean the
mm,
facilities. That means if he can enter the door of that property with a key that is given, he is there has
mm,
a key slash access right. And if 3 or 4
mm.
people have not voted yes on this agreement, then he will be actually should be revoked of his keys.
Because
Or you guys have to make a
they
decision and make him pay rent.
yeah, because they agreed to let him have keys, but the thing is, if he's gonna have keys, then wouldn't he be like a fifth person to add as like to the rental, like the whole rental, the rent payment and everything.
See, now that's a thing that's been left out of this contract. There's a loophole here
Yeah,
where it does not
that's
say
what I
that
was trying to tell him.
there's any rent or payment for that extra key.
Exactly.
So, unfortunately, this is binding. This contract is binding now.
It
And,
hasn't been signed yet. It's
oh,
just
it's not
like a little
signed.
rough. No, no, it's just a rough draft before we do sign it.
Then,
I told him I want some extra time because I'm not gonna sign something because I know there's a lot of loopholes there.
then you should add a new clause to it and put something along the
Okay.
lines of any extra keys given to any individual within the uh, 4 ownerships, the 4 co-owners, I mean, they must also pay an additional fee per week or a fee towards the rent, is what I would suggest, for as long as they have the key. So, for example, if
Hmm.
they have the key for a month, then they should pay a month worth, maybe not rent because they're not actually physically living there, but some sort of
Yeah.
fee to cover the key cost.
Gotcha.
That's what should be added to the contract, just so that, for example, another co-owner, 3 of them work together and they give out like 50 keys, then your house is gonna be
Yeah.
filled with like fucking maniacs, and you're just trying to
Many.
sleep.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, okay, so I disagree with them having Jack have keys to the house, but they agreed to have them. They agreed. 3 of them agreed to let Jack have keys to the house,
Jack is
but not
Leo's
pay
boyfriend.
rent. Yes,
Oh, so they agreed that he doesn't have to pay rent, but
exactly.
that makes you feel a certain way.
Well, it does because it's like it's not fair. Why would we give an extra person a key? It's like he has
Then it's
access to the inside of the house
yeah,
to.
you might be like showering or something. He just walks in.
Yeah.
You never know. What I'm thinking is then this isn't really a contractual problem. This is deeper. It goes to the roots now. Because if 3 of your friends are saying it's fine, don't worry about it, and you're being the odd one out, now if we change the contract and make him pay, they're gonna think negatively about you because 3 of them agreed. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
a contract could fix this, but then you could ruin your relationships, or like they might be like, why is this guy changing the contract when we all agree that it's fine? And then Leo and Joe, they might have a problem with it, and they might think you're personally attacking them when you're just trying to think of a logical solution in case this happens in the future with someone else. I don't think you're directly
Mhm.
targeting
No, like I'm not
Jack.
targeting Jack in any way.
No, of course.
It's just the way I see it. It's like we're all paying rent.
Yeah,
Like the 4 of us are paying rent, and it just seems unfair for someone who has keys
100%.
to the property not pay rent,
No,
or
I
at
agree
least pay a
fully.
percentage. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, at least pay
but
some sort of fee.
but one person, uh, his name is Ryan, was like, "Well, how does that make any sense when you didn't have a problem with it before?" I said, "Well, before we didn't have an agreement, and
Mm.
before it was actually your house and Leo's house. I only agreed to hop it along is because
Good night,
it
Lily.
was because they really wanted the property, and of course they're also
Mm.
my friends, and but we didn't have a contract. So like, even though if someone gives some keys and doesn't, no, I don't have, I don't have a say in what they do. It's because there's no
No, of
contract to it.
course.
This
But
is like I
would you
was trying to
move out?
explain to him. I mean, I did tell him, I was like, well, if that's the case, then I will just move out myself then.
Because I do feel like
Or
a contract could fix this, but
yeah.
I don't think it will fix your like friendships, and I think it will make them think a certain way about it. And as a lawyer, I've been doing this for like 6, 7 years. As much as I like working professionally and fixing contracts and making
Mhm.
sure everything is legally binding, behind contracts is emotions. And
Oh yeah, I could already tell like two of them are upset with me about it already.
yeah, so they're gonna be a bit
It's just like, I guess they don't understand the meaning of like, because the contract says equal share. It's like
everyone should have
him
a
having,
say in it.
yeah. So like, if he has keys to the house, he should at least pay something towards the house.
100%, I agree, 100 fully. But
And
now
but
the
like,
fact that three of them agreed is what makes it technical emotionally side. But
yes,
you have
yeah.
not signed anything binding yet. But with that
No.
new contract in, they might also be like, listen, I don't like this clause. Either get it out or I'm not signing it. Then you have a bigger problem. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because if three of them are against you on this situation, but then you put that opinion into the contract, then they will be like, I'm not going to sign this contract because I want him to have it for free. So this is more of it can be fixed by a contract and it can be like stamped by a contract. But I think you need to talk to them, four of them, sit down and find out what the
Hmm.
best solution is if they have any solutions, because this is just going to turn into, you may be losing friends, you might lose relationships, you never know.
Yeah.
So my advice to you is, if you need to fix this contract, we can. But do I think if they're already against the idea, will they sign it? Probably not.
Okay.
So honestly, the best thing to do is talk to them and put your heart out and tell them fully how you feel,
Hmm. All right. Yeah.
and then go from there. Tell them I don't feel comfortable. I would like a contract.
Yep,
Oh
it's
shit.
true. Everyone's gotta learn that.
Joe
Hey,
Hey, boss.
Pistone, what's up?
I got my first arrest, man. He needs a
No
lawyer.
way, I'm coming down right now. I'm opposite PD.
Okay.
Sorry, I was in a
Now I
meeting. I'm
gotta tell
coming.
you. Hold on.
Yeah?
Tell you something.
Oh yeah. What's wrong, man?
Can you keep it? But can you keep a secret?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
He might have been like somebody left the door open, and I might have threatened to kill him if he didn't get back in the cell.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! But listen, he had a weapon. He had a weapon. He had a drill. He had a drill. I thought he was gonna drill me. Okay.
I just want to let you know, Joe Pistone, once I'm in them cells, right now I'm your boy, but once I'm in them cells, that is my client, all right? But I will not use this information you tell me outside the cells.
Okay.
Just don't tell me
Okay,
inside,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just have to keep neutral.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You gotta do your job. I
Of course.
Alright.
Of course.
All right. I'll see you when you get here. Are you in the lobby?
I'm like at 10:42, so I'll be like 5 seconds away. I'm
Okay.
coming up.
I'll meet you upstairs.
All right,
Okay,
all right, see you
alright,
there.
bye.
bye, Luna. I
But
love
is
you.
that let me get your number? No, you got my number, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So my advice is go talk to your friends, really sit them down without this the boyfriend,
Mhm.
and tell them how you genuinely feel, and then see what kind of vibe you get from them. Mention the contract, you spoke to a lawyer. Say nothing's set in stone yet, and then go from there.
Mhm.
Because otherwise you're gonna have big problems with this contract and friendships.
Of course.
Yo, good
How
night,
much do I
Doom.
owe you for your place? I'm so sorry.
Brother, it's on the house, mate. You're going
Are you
through a
sure?
lot. You're going through a lot. Yes, it's fine.
I appreciate it.
Keep it. You take care, alright?
Good too.